peace, love, light, balance, kings and queens. I'm Cree, and you're now in my kitchen. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. We love you. Black fathers matter, okay? Period. Anyway, we're going to get into sushi. So I'm going to be making a veggie sushi, also a seafood sushi. So I got two seafood sushis that's going on. I got my crab seafood, and then I got my tuna seafood sushi that's going to happen. Okay, so let me tell you all the ingredients on what you're going to need. You're going to need your seaweed sheets. You're going to need black sesame seeds as well as your white sesame seeds. You're going to need cream cheese slice. You're going to need your carrots and celery slice. You're going to need your cucumber slice. This is like 2 cucumbers sliced. You might not even need 2 cucumbers. I just cut up extra just in case I need extra. I got also red leaf lettuce. I also have avocados that I need to slice up. I also have my imitation Alaskan snow crab meat. Okay, snow crab meat. I also have my 2 crab claws that I used for my seafood boil earlier that I did just for decoration. This is nothing but a canned tuna with some mayo mixed. Alright, you're going to have your spicy mayo, your sriracha. Yes, you're going to need your wasabi for my fireballs out there. You know, some people can't handle wasabi, but I love me some wasabi, which is nothing but Japanese horseradish. That's all it is. Soy sauce. And of course, you're going to need your ginger. Okay? Now, for the rice, I already prepared my rice, you guys. However, what makes sushi rice is the seasoned vinegar. And this is the type of seasoned vinegar that I use. I use this one. This is the sweet and mild one. And then I also use, let me see if I can get this one out really quick. I also use the mild and mellow one too, this brand here. Okay? So this is what makes sushi rice. It's their rice vinegar. I use 2 cups of long grain white rice. If you can find the short grain white rice, that's fine. I couldn't find the short grain, so I used long grain. So it's just 2 cups of long grain white rice, and you're going to need about 4 to 5.5 cups of water, because we're making this rice really soft so that it can be like a sticky rice. Once it's already cooked down and has softened, you can add it with your water if you want to, but I like to cook my rice first and then I add my my vinegar. Okay, so I just added 1/4 cup of seasoned vinegar, and I'm just gonna mix it in there. Okay. I did a lot of my prep work. When it comes to making sushi, it is a lot of prep work. But once you get into it, you know, and once you start making it on your own, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. You can make sushi anytime you want to. Once you learn how to make it on your own. You do not need your sushi mat, which is this right here, your wooden sushi mat. You don't necessarily need this. I'm going to show you how to do it by hand, and I'm going to show you how to do it with your sushi mat if you have a sushi mat. But for the most part, I don't even use this like anymore. I used this in the beginning when I was making sushi. Now I just know how to roll it up with my hands, you know. What I'm saying is it's not necessary. You don't have to go out and buy a whole sushi kit if you don't have to, because I'm going to show you how to do it with just your hands. Okay. See, the rice is sticky. This is exactly how you want your rice, kind of sticky. See, kind of sticky. Again, this is 2 cups of long grain rice, 4.5 to 5 cups of water. Bring your water up to a boil. Then once your water is up to a boil, you're going to turn it on to to like a low medium to steam your rice. Once your rice has been completely steamed and has softened, that's when you're going to add 1/4 cup of your seasoned rice vinegar, okay? And you're just going to mix your seasoned rice vinegar all together with your rice. And it's going to make that stickiness. You're going to make your sticky rice, all right? You know I have to wash my hands, you guys. With sticky rice, you're going to need some water too to dip your hands in water while we're doing the rice, okay? Now normally I always go ahead and make my sushi rice ahead of time so that it can already be cooled, because you don't want to make sushi with hot rice. So I'm going to go ahead on and just put some ice cubes in this bowl. I'm sorry, turn your volume down, it's kind of heavy. Okay, let me add some water to this ice bowl. I'm just going to give my rice a little ice bath, you know. I'm just going to give my, you know, a little ice bath really quick. I'm just going to sit it on top like that. Oops. I'm going to mash it down too much. I'm excited to show you guys how easy sushi is to make. You're going to be so surprised. You're going to be like, I didn't know it was that easy. It's easy. And it's going to save you guys a lot of money. Yes. But we all know how sushi can get pricey. I'm just cleaning up my water, little water that I had spilled a little bit. This rice is super hot, and that's fine because it's going to cool off while I get everything together. Okay. And put my water back over here. Alrighty. I'll give us another spoon. Now I'm about to cut up my little avocado real quick. You know, I like to buy my avocado, you guys, when you touch it, you can kind of put your thumb imprint in there. That's when you know it's good. Don't buy it too hard. But don't buy it too mushy neither, you know. Have to be kind of in between. Okay. This avocado. And you're going to go ahead on and you're going to go ahead on and do your cuts, your slits in your avocado while it's in its shell, because it's the best way to do it, you know. I love avocado. So creamy. Okay. Okay, so let me grab my little bowl, because this is where it's going to go into. Just take your spoon and we're going to just scoop it out, okay? We're just going to scoop it out like so. Ta-da! And that is one. I don't know about using this one. Let me scoop that little brown part off. You know, sometimes it can be a hit and miss with these avocados. Okay, there's two. Alrighty. Scoop this last one out so then we can go ahead on and start rolling these sushi rolls. The best part, okay? I know that's what everybody is waiting on because I'm waiting on it. I can't wait to eat me some sushi. If you want to, you can add like a little bit of lemon juice so that your avocados won't brown quickly, okay? So if you got you some little lemon juice, that's when you want to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice on your avocado so it won't brown as quick. I put about like 3 drops. Alright. Okay. So the first one that I'm going to do my veggie sushi rolls first. Because we got vegetarians in the house. And you know, you don't want to mix your meat with vegetarian. I mean, you just don't. So what I'm going to do, a sushi roll with the rice on the outside and then the filling, you know, in the middle. Okay? So what I'm going to do is grab some rice. And I'm going to do this one without the sushi pad, okay? So you guys can see that you guys don't need a sushi pad to make sushi. You can do it just with your hands, okay? And we'll just place the rice down. I hope you guys can see. You're just placing a little bit of rice at a time and you're just mashing it out and spreading it out with your fingers. Not too much. You don't want to make the rice layer too thick. You're just mashing a little piece. I mean just a little bit at a time. You got to take your time with it, you know. Again, this rice is still, it's cooling off, but it's not as cool. I just took it off the stove, so I'm grabbing the rice from the bottom where it's cold is at. Okay? See how it's sticky? That's why I got my little water right there. Watch, keep your hands from getting so sticky because this is a sticky rice. Sushi rice is sticky rice. Kind of like, it's like food. Okay, and we're just pinching and spreading it out. Yeah. Again, not making it too thick. Don't make that rice too thick, you guys. I'm just spreading it out, and you can spread it all the way to the edge this way, but on your end pieces don't put too much rice because when you roll it, it can, you know, it can come together better. Okay. So this first sushi roll that I'm going to make, I call this my veggie, everything veggie roll. And basically I'm just going to use all the vegetables that I have to make it everything veggie. Except for the lettuce. The lettuce is for the tuna roll that I'm going to show you guys too. Okay, so my rice is complete. I'm just mashing it down, you know, because this is going on the outside. I'm just rinsing my fingers off in the water to get some of that rice debris off my fingers. And what I did was, once it's mashed down, I'm not doing anything but just flipping it over so that my rice can be on the outside, okay? So I'm going to add some cream cheese. Cream cheese is cut up like this. So just put your cream cheese on one side. You're just putting everything on one side, okay? Basically, you got you a little assembly line going, you know? Everything is cut up, everything is prepped. Try to cut your vegetables up as thin as possible. Like this. Carrots. You can get the shredded carrots if you want to, but sometimes they're cut up too thin. So you're going to have to put in that prep work. But it's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. And you're not putting too much vegetables, you know. We're not making a burrito here. We're making sushi, okay? So you don't want it too thick. Grab an avocado. And just lay them down. Like that. Okay. So now that it's on one side, what you're going to do is you're just going to pick it up. I'm showing it with my hand. I hope you guys can see me. You're just going to pick it up and you're just going to roll it like that. Roll it down. Make sure everything's intact. Kind of keep it but not so tight that you'll break the seaweed sheet. So you're just going to roll it again. You just push it and roll it. Push it and roll it. That's all you're doing. And you just making sure that it's tight in the middle. So that when you cut it, your sushi don't fall apart. Your filling don't fall apart, you know. And then you just roll it and push it back, keeping it tight. And you roll it and you push it back to keep it tight. And then you roll it and you push it back to keep it tight. And you roll it to close. Boom. And then what I like to do, I like to just take my fingers like this, my hands like this, and just press it together. Because that's all you would do if you was using a sushi pad. You just press it together like this. And then I'll take my palm on the end pieces and just press it in. Unless you're like doing it like decorative, then you'll leave some pieces like out, and those will be like your little, you know, decorative pieces when you cut your sushi at the end. And boom, here's your sushi roll. See? With the rice. And then what you would do, you would just take your sesame seeds, your black and your white sesame seeds, and you will hold your sushi roll like a hot dog. And you just sprinkle your sushi all the way around. Don't necessarily have to be at the bottom, because no one really is going to see the bottom. Just the sides and the top. Okay? And then you will take your white, and you just do the same thing. And there you have it. This is your first veggie sushi roll. And I'm not going to cut it, okay? I'm going to go ahead and make some more veggie, different style veggie sushi roll the other way around, where the seaweed is going to be on the outside and the rice is going to be with the filling. And then I'm going to show you my my crepe excuse me, my crab roll, and then I'm going to show you my my tuna roll, and then that's when I'm going to cut it, okay? So for now, I'm just going to put it on the plate. I just got this little decorative, like, what is this? Like a sheet. This is like a tray. I got this tray from Dollar Tree, you guys. Let me wash my hands off. I hope I'm not going too fast. I'm going to show you again with the, just by using your hands, okay? And then that's when I'm going to use my sushi pad. I hope I'm saying it right. I probably ain't even saying it right. I'm calling it a sushi pad. It might not be called a sushi pad. Who knows? Well, it's sushi pad up in Creed's kitchen today, okay? It's a sushi pad. This. Okay, that's what I'm calling it. It might be called something different, you guys. You know. Like Reading Rainbow guy said, don't take my word for it. You remember Reading Rainbow back in the day? The guy from Star Trek. I can't remember his name. You guys know who I'm talking about, the black guy. All my Trekkie fans out there. Those that like Star Trek. Anywho. And you just do the same thing, you guys. You just do the same thing. I mean, you made one, you made them all. And then one thing with sushi, like you can fill it in with like anything you want to. It's like hot dogs, just like burgers, tacos, you know. You can get creative with it. With whatever you want to, you know, put as a filling. As long as it's cut right. And whatever flavor you want. Some people like to use fruit in there, mango and all of that. Melons, different melons. This is what I like. So, you know, whatever you like. Some people like to use, I like to use sometimes asparagus too. I blanch cook my asparagus, cut them down thin and make it like that too. So, that's part of the filling. Like I said, you don't add too much rice. Just pinch it. Yes, I'm very, 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 very talented in the kitchen. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but beep, beep. Yes. I love to cook different things. So you're going to see a whole lot of, you know, dishes coming out of Creed's kitchen. You surely are. And if you keep watching and learning, you'll be cooking different things as well. You know, I'm doing this for us, baby. We can learn how to cook different stuff, okay? I love soul food, but you know, there's other things that are so good. Oh my gosh, like sushi, okay? If you love sushi, you're going to learn how to make it on your own and save that money. Okay? It's like the grocery list was like a lot of items on the list, but I'm telling you, it wasn't, I bet you it didn't cost that much. I bet you it was under $40. I bet you. With everything that was listed on Creed's grocery list, I bet you it was under $40. Now, if you go to the restaurant for 2 people, that's $60 right there. You dig? Alright, so I'm just going to use, you could use whatever you want to use, really. I'm just going to use some avocado. I'm going to use some cucumbers. I'm going to do this all green. I'm just going to put just green. This is going to be my all green veggie sushi. And I'm just going to use some celery. Okay, so here we go. You guys paying attention? We're just going to take it up and just fold it over. Don't worry about if it's falling apart right then. The only thing you want to do is just fold it over. Okay? Then we start to tuck. So tuck, to make it tight. Okay? Without breaking. If it do break, so what? You know, it's still going to go down the hatchet. It's still going to go in one and come out the other. Okay, we're still going to eat it, all right? So, and now we're going to roll and tuck. Roll and tuck. Roll and tuck. Roll and tuck. We're going to keep this thing tight so when we cut the sushi, your filling won't fall apart, okay? So kind of roll it tight as you can without breaking the seaweed sheet, okay? That's all we're doing. And then we're going to roll until we close it, okay? Now 2 cups of rice is going to give you about 7 to 8 full sushi rolls, okay? Just to let you know that. And then what I do, I just take my hand and I just come together like that. Come together right now for me. I don't know what it is. That just came out. But anyway. And that's all you do is go like that. And then you just take your hand and you just press it. And you just press it. And bam! Look at that. The seaweed is on the outside. Okay? And there you have it. We just did 2 veggie rolls. Okay, and now we're gonna go and do the seafood. Okay? So let me go ahead on and get that going. And it's just the same thing, you guys. Now, if you want the rice to be on the outside after you finish prepping your rice. Oh yes, this rice is good and chilled now, you guys. Well, anyway, like I was saying, if you want the rice on the outside, after you finish prepping your rice on the seaweed sheet, you're just going to flip it over. And that's going to be on the outside, okay? Now, if you want the rice to be on the inside, don't flip it over. And then your seaweed sheet is going to be on the outside, okay? It's as simple as that. See, I told it's so easy. Now, this time, I'm going to show you guys how to use the sheet if you have the sheet, okay? And I done started it off wrong already because I'm so used to just doing it with my hands that let me go ahead on and put it. You actually make it on top of the sheet like that. I meant the sushi pad. You guys, I don't think it's called the sushi pad. So if you find out what it's like the proper term of the sushi pad, let me know. The wooden sushi pad, let me know. Because I know I'm saying it wrong. You know, I give stuff names. That's just, you know, part of black culture. We'll give you a name. You'll know something. We'll make a name up for you. Like Rona. The coronavirus. Black folks say Rona. That Rona out there. Anyhow. And you just keep doing the same thing over and over. And basically this is it. You guys, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. The rolling is not that hard. I mean, that price tag. That's what makes people think it's hard, is that price tag when you go to that Japanese steakhouse restaurant, and you look at that price tag and that thing be like, for one sushi roll might be like $16, $18 depending on what you get. And you be like, dang, that got to be hard because it's so expensive. But honey, it's not. Don't let that price tag make you think something is hard to make, because it's the easiest thing to make. It's the prep. That's all it is. It's the prep. Then once you get like your assembly going and your prep going, it's easy. So basically, you're just paying for scenery because it's not really that hard to make at all. So when you go to the restaurant, you're just paying for the scenery and you didn't have to do it. That's it. You're just paying for service. Like all things that you don't do for, if you don't do for yourself, you're paying for service. Okay. Alright, so like I said, I want my rice this time to be on the outside, so I just pick up my sheet and flip it over. like so. Now I'm just going to get my cream cheese. I love cream cheese in my sushi roll. It's so good. So good. I'm going to get my imitation crab meat. Alright. This is the imitation Alaskan snow crab leg meat. That's what this is, okay? Alright. And add some carrots. I hope I'm not long-winded. Let me get the time real quick. Add some celery. Again, we're not making the filling too thick, you guys, okay? This is sushi. Alright. Okay, so again, we're just going to fold it over. So we fold it over. Now once we fold it over, then that's when we concentrate on tucking to make it tight, okay? So we fold it over, and now we're concentrating on making the filling tight. Roll and tuck. Roll and tuck. Roll and tuck. Make sure I'm tucking, make sure it's tight. Roll and tuck. Roll and tuck. Okay? And then we roll one last time to close. And then, you know how I do. I like to go ahead on and go like this. See, I done did it with my hands, you guys. I didn't even use the mat. See what I just did? Look what I just did. Okay, next row I'm gonna use the sushi mat, okay? I think that's what it's called, sushi mat. That's what it's called, I think. See that? Okay, next sushi roll I'm gonna use the mat, I promise this time. Okay? Why y'all ain't tell me? Oh me, that was too funny. I'm just showing you, see how easy it is to make it without that little sushi mat. That's all I'm saying. Don't let them hustle you to getting you to buy a sushi kit. Because I don't even think they sell the mats separately. I think you have to buy like the whole kit. And the whole kit can be like $40-something. You know what I'm saying? When you can just do it with your hands. That's all I'm trying to tell you. You know. All I'm trying to say. The hustle is real, man. You got to know how to hustle. And you got to know when you've been hustled. You feel me? Don't let them hustle you. I'm showing you how not to get hustled, okay? You learned this from Chef Creek. Alright, so I'm going to put this over here. Let me wash my hands off really quick. Y'all know I got to keep my hands clean. I always got to keep my hands clean. Alright, this time I'm going to use the sushi mat. Okay, this time for real this time. Like for real this time, okay? Okay. I'm serious this time, you guys. I'm going to use the sushi mat this time. Because I forgot. Yep, that means I bought a sushi kit. Yeah, that was me. I learned from experience though. So I'm telling you, you do not need a sushi kit. See, I got the sushi mat. That means I bought a sushi kit. And I did buy a sushi kit right out from the Barnes & Noble. I sure did. But that was years ago. Alright. So again, you just taking your seaweed sheet and you're just making your rice, flatten your rice on your seaweed sheet. I mean, it's just the same thing, you guys. It's the same thing. Okay? That's all they're doing. And then some sushis, like you just take the rice and you kind of like, you know, you roll it like this. That's all you do. You take a little rice and you roll it. That's all they doing, you guys. Is taking rice in their hand and they rolling it like this. And then they take and then they just mash it like this. And then they take their raw, the sushi tuna or the sushi salmon or whatnot. And they're just placing it over the rolled up rice. That's it. Boom. I don't know the name of that sushi though. What it's called. You see the hustle? They hustling, baby. I just want you to know. That's all that they're doing. Oh my gosh. And I paid for it. I still might pay for it too. I ain't even gonna lie. No, I did just learn. I ain't gonna pay for it like that. I could do my own sushi. Okay? Alrighty. So, we just go on and keep on adding on your rice. Not all the way down though. Make sure you save your end pieces. Make sure the end pieces, like right here, don't have rice on it. So when you roll it, it'll be a near close when you roll it, okay? That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? That's it, baby. You got this. I'm telling you, you got this. It's so easy. Easy peasy. Yes. I'm telling you, you got this. You got this. I'm just pacing it down. I hope I'm not going too fast for those that's cooking along with me on today. Alright, so now I'm going to do my tuna. And then after this roll, I'm going to show you how to cut and to, you know, basically add your condiments up there on it. Okay? This is nothing but, like I said, canned tuna with mayo. That's all this is. Nothing fancy dancy, no seasonings on it, you know, like no seasonings like you're making tuna salad. It's just canned tuna and mayo. You know, one thing about Japanese food, especially when it comes to sushi, is real, just natural tasting, natural. That's why I love sushi so much, because it's healthy. Okay, so that was just cream cheese, tuna, celery, and cucumbers that I'm going to be using. And also I'm going to be using some lettuce. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. How to roll that lettuce up in here. And it's going to look so pretty when you cut it, you guys. It's going to look like, dang, I did that. I'm like, you sure did? What? Yes. Okay. Then I'm just going to take some red leaf lettuce. I'm just going to roll it a little bit like this and place it down on top of the tuna. You want the leafy part, this right here on the ends, you know, and you want this part that you cut on the inside, so when you roll it, the end pieces will look pretty if anything sticks out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, see, there I go. See, y'all. Now let me use this sushi board, this sushi mat. Tell I don't use the mat like that. Hope it's tight enough. Alrighty, and that's how you use the sushi mat. Okay, and there you have it. Boom. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna move some of my stuff over. Get some of this stuff out of the way so that I can show you guys how to cut now, okay? Need this. Just give me 1 minute, you guys, to clean up a little bit. Got my little saran wrap and stuff. Whatever leftover stuff that you need, you know, you have a lot of things left over. Just, you know, put saran wrap on it like I did. Ooh, there go a cucumber. And put it in the refrigerator until the next time you want to make some sushi or make a salad. Use the rest of it in a salad. Okay, don't waste nothing. Waste nothing. I'm just going to put this to the side, okay? I'm just going to do like that to the side. And this over here. Let me get my little rag. Wipe it down. Wipe it down. All right. Wash my hands. My knife is clean. Okay, so this is the veggie. And this is the seafood. All right, so when we cut, make sure you get a knife with a little bit of teeth, like some ridges. You don't want a steak knife, and then you don't want like that smoothness, because you got to cut through carrots, and you have to cut through your celery. So get something with a little bit of teeth, but not heavy on the teeth side like a steak knife, okay? Something that can cut real smooth, okay? And here's the, see how you roll and tuck and roll and tuck tight to keep the filling right here intact, okay? You guys be doing this, man. I told you you can do it. It's real easy. Okay, and it's okay if you mash down on it while you're cutting. It's okay, because that's what we're gonna do. Let me show you my little trick that I do when I mash down. I just take it and I just do my little chop with my hands again. I just mash it just like that to keep it right back intact, to keep it right back uniformed, okay? You know? And that's already cut, so let me go ahead and just make it fancy dancy on the plate. Boom. And you do the same thing. See how you roll and tuck and roll and tuck to keep it tight, to keep your filling tight? It comes out beautiful. do, we're gonna do that little hand thing that I do. Mash it back together to keep everything intact, okay? All right, so that is my, let me wash my hands off. I'm trying to shake the rice off on the platter. Let me just go ahead and wash my hands. Okay, so therefore, this is our veggie sushi. All right, so let's go ahead on and do our seafood now. This is the tuna. I got 2 cameras going on, you guys, so that's why I'm showing different angles of it, okay? Just making it back uniform again. Cut this. I'm almost done, you guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Tuna does take a little time because it's so much detail, and if you're a perfectionist like me, you want to make sure that your shit's right. You dig what I'm saying? You want to make sure that it appeases the eyes as well as the stomach. You know, you eat with your eyes first. So, with that being said, yeah. Clean it up. Okay, so this is when you get kind of fancy. You take that crab claw and you just push it down in there like that. Let everybody know that this is the crab sushi. And you take your lettuce and you push your lettuce down in like that. People know, because this one already has some lettuce kind of sticking out, so I just, you know, had to add a little bit on that one, okay? So that everybody know that this is your tuna, okay? This is when you get kind of decorative and do your own little decorations. This is what I'm looking for. All right. You take you some, just cut a little slim slice. Add you some on top like that. Little thin slice like that. Just add it. It looks so good. This is my all veggie everything sushi. I add avocado on top of that one, okay? And you can name your sushi whatever you want to, you know? This is your world, baby girl. Do your thing, or baby boy, do your thing, okay? This is just the cutesy. This is the cutesy moment. Make things look beautiful. All right. So that's that on that. God, I have to wash my hands again. Sushi can get messy, but it's all good. Alright. Then you add your little mayo. I just go like this. Look good, huh? Alright, you take your pickled ginger. You just add some right here. You take your wasabi. And you just squeeze some right here. Just a little bit of wasabi because this stuff is really hot, you guys. Those that know. Your soy sauce. And then I'm going to add some spicy mayo on just a little bit on the tuna. You guys, you can do it too. It's so easy. I'm showing you how easy it is. Okay, and you do the same thing on this one. You just add your ginger. You just squeeze down that wasabi. And there you have it. Trying to get fancy dancy, you know, just go ahead on and add that chopsticks. Keep some chopsticks on there. And boom, baby. Your sushi is complete. And that's it. So thank you so much for tuning in to Cree's Kitchen. You can do it too. You can do it too. You can do it too. I'm telling you, it's so easy. You'll save so much money. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. That's cri.kitchen. Also, look for me on YouTube. So search Cree's Kitchen on YouTube, okay? Subscribe to my channel. Also, click that notification bell. Ring my bell, okay? So that you know when I upload new videos. You guys know I love you so much. Love you guys. Until next time. Peace.